Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about what is MCA and MOP and how are they calculated. These two values are published on the nameplate to ensure proper wire sizing and safe operation. So to start the discussion, we need to know what MCA and MOP are. The minimum circuit ampacity, MCA, and maximum overcurrent protection, MOP. Ratings provide guidance for safely connected field wire equipment to the building mains. Understanding these ratings and their relationship to each other is critical to properly selecting wire and circuit breaker sizes. So, minimum circuit capacity is calculated value that specifies the minimum main power size. More specifically, MCA is the highest steady-state electrical current that the rooftop unit should use when operated correctly. The minimum circuit ampacity is also used to figure the minimum wire size required for a field wire product. It is chosen to guarantee that the wiring will not overheat under the expected operating conditions. The wire size takes into account the normal current draw, aging of components, and anticipated faults. So as you can see in here, the minimum circuit ampacity for both fan power and heater only products is calculated with the following equation. MCA equals 1.25 times the motor rated current plus the heater current. So now what is the MOP? The MOP is the maximum or current protection and is calculated value that determines the maximum size of overcurrent protection device, fuse or breaker. There are different MOP equations depending on your application. The maximum overcurrent protection is the maximum circuit breaker size required to properly protect the equipment under anticipated fault conditions. The MOP takes into account startup sources and component agents. As you can see in here, the MOP 2 times 25 times the rated current of the largest motor plus other motor loads plus all heater loads. And the MOP value is not even multiple 5. The MOP is rounded down to the nearest standard fuse size. Number 2, if the MOP is less than the MCA, the MOP is made equal to the MCA and then rounded up to the nearest standard fuse size, typically a multiple 5. In other words, the MOP should not be less than the MCA. And number 3, if the MOP is less than 15, it should round it up to 15 amps. This is the minimum size of fuse or circuit breaker permitted by code. So one thing to sum it up, all up, the MCA is the minimum wire size needed to guarantee that the wiring will not overheat under all operating conditions for the life of the product. The MOP is the maximum allowable circuit breaker size that will properly disconnect power to the equipment under any anticipated fault condition. Minimum circuit ampacity, MCA, and maximum overcurrent protection, MOP, are necessary to correctly connect field wire equipment. As their names indicate, the ratings will tell you the minimum wire size and the maximum circuit breaker size allow for the equipment. Higher currents have led to greater awareness of the risks of overcurrent and fires. The system of MCA and MOP was developed to reduce the fire risk. And one last thing to remember, all the proper size wires and circuit breakers are for and not if the unit is not properly grounded. A proper ground provides the safety factor for all the equipment. You can't have a short to ground if there's no ground to short in the first place. So every unit needs to have a properly sized water circuit breaker and ground. If you like this type of content, please subscribe and comment below.